So now before we deep dive into digital painting, which means that we are going to find some photos and we are going to copy them, painting from zero. As you can see here, some examples we have done with previous students. Now, before doing this, we need to make some like warm-up exercises in Photoshop. And now that you stop the Wacom tablet properly, remember, if you didn't, just go back to chapter 1 and follow video number 2. So video 1.2. When you have done that, when you have the Wacom tablet set up properly, which means that you are in control of the pressure of the pen, you can go now and file new. And normally I work with fairly big size documents, so 4000, 3000. And as a background color, I always go with something like medium gray. I don't like to paint on white and I don't like to paint on black. I use medium gray. And the reason is if I want to quickly go and paint like a white area or a dark area, I can do that because I'm painting with a medium gray background color. So anyway, press OK, create, and here we go. We go for a new layer. And now the first exercise you have to go with is to paint some lines. Now, it's not easy as you may think. Okay, so I right click. You have a small button on the side of your pen. If you're using the pen, you should use the pen right now. I pick a general brush here, like a default one. And what I'm going to do is this. We are going to draw some horizontal lines. And this will be probably, not that easy. You need to do something like this, okay? So I'm painting without pressing shift, of course. And, I didn't warm up. So this is exactly what you see is exactly what I'm capable of do, after like hours without painting. Okay, so it's terrible, but that's the reason why we do this. Okay, now how can you do such a straight line? Well, first of all, speed. Okay, if you try to do like a straight line going slow, is not gonna happen. Okay, it's a lot easier if you speed up. And this is, not easy to do if you're not used to drawing a lot. Now the movement, so the fact that I'm moving fast is not because I'm moving my hand fast, but it's because I'm moving my entire arm. Okay, let's say the half of it, the part that goes from the joint of my the elbow, the elbow. So from the elbow to the end is moving fast. So what I normally do is first of all, I'm really comfortable on my desk. Okay, so you have to sit comfortable and you have to find a position that allow you to put the elbow on the desk. And at least this is what I do, okay, to feel good, while I'm drawing. And if I have my elbow on a desk, then I basically use the elbow as a pivot, right, to move the entire arm. The part of the arm that goes from the elbow to the hand. Okay, so it's not like a small movement from my hands, because otherwise I can't do anything. Is the entire arm just move. Okay, and of course you can wear one of those gloves that allow your hand to not get any friction on the tablet. Personally, I don't feel the need for that. But anyway, it's a choice. It's a way. Now, what you care about is to make straight lines. Now, you can do straight lines, but your straight line goes like upwards or downwards like this. It's because your arm is not perpendicular to the tablet, and maybe you can, maybe you cannot. So I don't know if you are able to do it. I'm able to do it because I have a lot of space here on the table. But if you can't do that, okay, another way to do like straight lines, straight horizontal lines, is to press the ring on the tablet and press the ring until you see rotate, and then you can rotate the canvas a little bit more, and so you will probably, now will be able to do straight lines. Remember, it's important to do like really quick movements, and it will improve the quality of your lines. Another exercise you can do is with vertical lines, but you will see that vertical lines is a lot harder because actually you can move the arm a lot less than with horizontal lines. So in case you need to do some vertical lines, you see, like this, and you don't feel comfortable with what you're doing, you can just rotate the canvas like this, and you can continue to work with horizontal lines. Okay, so the key is to be comfortable with your seat, with your desk, with the tablet. And I know that probably painting just some stupid straight lines doesn't make any sense to you, but trust me, is the core of the entire lesson. Because anyway, after a while you go for a new brush and you need to draw some shapes, and if you can do like straight lines, it's a lot easier to get what you want. Otherwise, to do the same drawing, it may takes like twice the time if you go really slow, and the quality of the outcome probably is the same, even worse, because you are like shaking too much, and the lines are like wobbling and they are not straight. So becoming quick with your lines is a lot is important, and this is a nice exercise. See, after like 5 minutes I can do a lot better than before. I've seen a lot of people online on YouTube, artists that draws that on Photoshop, that they warm up every time before even starting drawing, and that's because they have to do like very weird lines sometimes. And I've always seen like these people trying to do the line, then Ctrl-Z and do it again, and Ctrl-Z again, until they get the perfect line they want. I know that we have the pen, the Bezier tool, but that's not the same. I mean, you don't want that while you are going with digital painting. And so the first exercise is only about drawing lines and straight lines. That's it. No matter what you do, this is an important step, and you should try yourself. So now you need to do as an exercise. You pick a new file, an empty layer, and you need to fill this new layer with a lot of lines. You start with if you have problems like working with very long lines, you can start with small lines, and then when you feel more comfortable with the tool, you can do longer lines. Okay, it's all about moving the hand and keeping the elbow on the desk as a pivot. This is important. Okay, and the second exercise you can do about lines will be about opacity and thickness, but this is in the next video.